What's going on, YouTube world? This is the man also known as Jay, coming right back at y'all with another video and another topic. Um, I did a series a couple of weeks ago on how to resolve conflict, parts 1 through 3, and I kind of thought that I was finished with it, but a thought just dawned on me. There's another particular subject that I want to speak on, so therefore I'm gonna add that to my series. So this is gonna be part 4, how to resolve conflict, and this is gonna be in reference to road rage. Uh, you know, um, Whoa, let's see. Well, when you're out on the highway and you driving, whatever you may be, things can happen um, anywhere and anytime, but we must be cautious on how we drive, and we gotta watch other people's what they do and their mistakes, and keep your eyes on the road. I know you guys pretty much know this, but like I said, some people know things, and but they do the opposite. When you're on the road, you really have to pay attention, because anything can happen at any time, like I said. And in order for you to arrive at your destination as safe as possible, it's a job. It's a job when you get in that car and you proceed to turn the engine on and you use your transaxle or your shift to back up or to put it in whatever gear that you're trying to use, whether you're pulling out the parking lot or the garage, or you're just pulling from your residence. You put the transaxle or the shift and drive and you headed to your destination. You have to always keep in mind there's a lot of things going on the road. Anything can happen at any time. Like I said, distractions. You have people that are distracted drivers, and whether they be multitasking, on a cell phone and stuff like that. And a lot of you drive, I'm pretty sure, and but I just want to touch upon it, because like I said, some people not aware of some things, and I just like to put things on people's mind. I like to be informative when I do my videos and stuff like that. I try to go beyond what is ordinary and try to do something that can help somebody out, as far as just doing videos on different things, that's and sometimes typical things, mundane things that's being talked about a lot, and I like to branch out beyond that, and I want to do videos that's informative and make people think, and give them some advice, and I'll try to feed them my wisdom. Granted, some people should already know these things and stuff like that, but they hardly abide by them. But anyway, getting back on the topic, road rage is usually geared towards somebody being angry because somebody even driving too slow, and a person behind them, and they start to get frustrated and impatient. And I've dealt with it before too. I drive, so I know how it goes. I can relate, but it's just a question of how you handle your stress and your situations when you are on the road. People drive too slow, and, they go on under the speed limit and you trying to get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, damn, if you're gonna drive, why don't you keep up at, at least with the speed limit, If the speed limit is 45 miles per hour, you should be at 45 miles per hour, or or 50 to 55 miles per hour. Some people drive under the speed limit, and that's very agitating, especially when you're trying to get somewhere, and it makes frustration on the road, when somebody's driving too slow. However, some people drive too fast, and you know, you have to watch them because you got very aggressive drivers on the road, and people driving too fast. They cut in front of you. They cut in front of you without using the signal, and and that really makes a person angry. A lot of road rage incidents, spark up by somebody cutting somebody off. You know what I'm saying? You know, like going some people driving too slow or too aggressive too, but mainly like somebody cutting somebody off. You know what I'm saying? They not paying attention to what they're doing, and you the person they got that they cut off, and you're angry, and then you might do something that what I'm saying, out of anger, to get back at the person because they made you angry, and you know which is shouldn't be done, but I can understand a person's um anger. Like I said, I put myself in that place because I am a driver, and I know people could drive real terrible out here on the road every day. But anyway, the best way to bypass all that, if you got somewhere to go, try to arrive there um, ahead of time, more or less, leaving your house ahead of time. If you got a certain destination you're trying to get to, whether it's work, or you're gonna pick the kids up from school, you got a meeting to go to, whatever. Try to leave the house earlier before the scheduled time that you are set to arrive at this particular destination, and that way, what I'm saying, you don't have to be worried and that you're gonna get there in time. It's particularly like if you're going to work, if you're going to a job or something like that. Try to leave your house a little early. What I'm saying. It's all about discipline and being organized. That helps out a lot too. So when you get on this road, you don't have to be trying to rush. And, you could arrive at your destination safe. What I'm saying. It's always trying to get somewhere to your destination safe. Safety first applies to many different facets of life. What I'm saying. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it on road rage though, because this is what I'm talking about, and I'll do videos about safety later, and particularly I'm gonna do, like I said, y'all look out for. I'm gonna do a couple of videos on about paying attention. What I'm saying, how we need to be paying attention. But anyway, y'all have to try to bypass all that, because we live in a crazy world, and you get into a certain situation with this person. You might call them an a-hole or something like that. You might cuss them out, and you might flip the bird at them. Or they might flip the bird at you. They might cuss at you, and you looking at them, and they looking at you. You never know what a person will do, or even yourself. You don't know what you might do in the situation when somebody angers you. So, take a deep breath, calm down. Long as that person didn't hit you, what I'm saying, or make you run into them or whatever like that. Try to kind of like overlook the situation, and don't really let it bother you too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it could be, man, and you know, and it brings on stress. And some people don't get over stress, or something, you know, happen in their life, and you know they dwell on it. But you know, the best way to do it is, you know, don't you know, try not to face to face with this person. You know, they driving, and you're driving alongside of them, and you know, try not to be do tit for tat. You know, trying to get back at them because they cut you off, and you cut in front of them, and the next thing you know, and you know, y'all pulling over on the side of the road, and y'all getting out the car, and a confrontation, or you know, or confliction occurs. You know, you getting outside the car, you know, y'all might start arguing. The next thing you know, you throwing punches, or that person is throwing punches at you. You know, because y'all, both of y'all are angry at the time, and y'all feel as though this is the only way that y'all gonna solve the matter. You know, in reality, you know, it's not. You know, that's all it's gonna do is create more problems. You know what I'm saying? You might get yourself hurt, you might get yourself worse off than that, or vice versa. That person might get themselves hurt, and that person might get themselves worse off than that. But just gotta exercise caution. You know, and in life, you know, I feel as though you have to think ahead of a lot of people, because you never know what a human being will do. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep that in mind. And when you keep things in mind of that nature, you know, in other words, you got to get them before they get you. You know, nobody's perfect, and you have to watch out for that. And another thing, when y'all are on the road, and do less multitasking as possible. You know, stay off the phone, man. Stop texting. You know, texting, a lot of people texting over just just crazy stuff, you know. And I'm gonna get into that later on my we need to pay attention video. It's gonna be more like a part two, because I did one when I first started out about 8 months ago. But anyway, you know, just exercise, you know, caution, and watch yourself. You know, stay off the phone, and you know, stop multitasking, and then pay attention to what you're doing, because you might make the same error. You know, you might cut somebody off. The next thing you know, they're mad. Then y'all getting into a conflict. You know, it's stuff like that. That you know, taking precautionary methods would eliminate. Would well, not really eliminate. It would, you know, keep conflict down. You know, because you're not gonna never stop it. You know, somebody always gonna get mad, and that's just the way life is. You know, if you make somebody mad, you know, they're gonna get angry at some point. You know, when they feel like they, you know, been violated in some kind of way. But anyway, you know, y'all stay safe out there. You know, drive safe, and you know, always think that you must arrive at your destination, and you know, in one piece. And you know, look out for people, and you know, watch everything when you're out there. And you know, just hold on, and you know, until you can get there to your destination, you know, without all the bullshit, you know, being involved. You know, you gotta watch people. That's all there is to it. You know, and you know, this is the way it is. And a lot of you should know this, but some of y'all don't. You know, y'all know this, but y'all want to do what y'all want to do. You know, being on the phone and all that, man. And sometimes, and usually time, I would say most of the time, let's say most of the time, you know, it's not all that important. You know, you have to be on your P's and Q's out here. But basically, that's all I wanted to say. This is Jay signing off, and as always, I'll be at you guys with another video and another topic real soon. Take care. Talk to you guys later. Peace.